right, so my name is Hunter Pepper. I serve as the District 4 representative for the city of Decatur, and I'm sure everybody knows that over the last several months we've had quite a bit of events going on. And so today I'm coming to each one of you with a statement regarding my concerns and things that I have to say regarding the past several months. And I believe we're going on 8 months now. So throughout the past several months, the city of Decatur has faced numerous challenges. A few weeks ago, Council President Ladner announced in a press conference his intention to include a review agency on a future agenda to assess various aspects of the Decatur Police Department. This review would cover policies, procedures, the department's overall culture, and more. I stand today to express my support for a third-party agency review. While I personally believe in the capabilities of our department's officers and think such a review is not necessary, I understand that it may help restore trust in the community. If this is a step towards building stronger relationships, then let's fully embrace it. I firmly believe in transparency, integrity, and honor, and I expect the same from anyone in a position like mine where we answer to the public or serve in a public capacity. Lastly, let me conclude with this. Chief Todd Pinion has done an outstanding job. While I believe Chief Pinion's communication could be improved, I cannot say that he has done a poor job overall. He has opened his door to many and welcomed recommendations, but unfortunately he has often been met with resistance. I have faith in his ability to lead our city through this tragedy. And with that, some more comments that I have in general with the situation that's been going on at hand is, in this situation, everybody has been under an immense amount of stress. We are all getting hit from different angles. We have been hit with different statements, different opinions. People are coming at us nonstop every single day of the week, wanting to know, what's your opinion this week? Who said this week? Who's doing this week? And I think everybody in this situation needs to know that I'm speaking for me, but I would say that I'm speaking as a whole for the council, is all we want for the city is the city to be happy, the city to grow, and everybody to want to live here and love it here. And that's all we want. We just want everybody to know that we're an open city. We want businesses to come here. We want residents to come here. And we want, number one, most important of all, our current residents to be happy here. We love it here. We love serving the people here. And there's nothing that we wouldn't do for the city of Decatur in any shape, form, or fashion. I'll open up to some questions if anybody has any.
What was your conversation with Ladner like about this situation with the third-party investigation?
So conversation with Mr. Ladner has generally been, how did you find this agency? And he did open up and say that there were some recommendations to him. He didn't tell me who the recommendations were from. However, that I've known Mr. Ladner since I've come into office, and I would trust his judgment in saying that if he believes that this is a proper agency, then this is a proper agency.
There's been some discussion among some councilmen over the scope of third-party review. Obviously, you said you don't necessarily think it's necessary, but you do think it will help move the city forward. Would you be in favor of maybe leaving out policies and procedures in the scope, or just keep it as a broad scope, which I think is Jacob Ladner's intention?
So that's a great question. So I believe that the agency that's coming in does have professionals that are involved in law enforcement from every aspect, from the federal level, state level, local level. And so I believe that there's a lot of knowledge being brought to the table in this situation. So my opinion on their intent is to come in and look at everything in the department and to ensure that everything's being done correctly. And if that requires a third-party agency review for us to build the trust back within the public, then let's do it. Let's publish the report, let's get it out there, and let's show them that we have nothing to hide.
So I'm sorry, could you reiterate, you support Ladner's reasons?
I do support Mr. Ladner's reasons in requesting the third-party agency review, yes.
Okay, is that universally supported? I mean, does all the city council members support it? I mean,
unfortunately, I can only speak for myself in this situation, but from the conversations that I believe have been stated in public at council meetings, to where the third-party agency review was brought up at 2 weeks ago at one of the council meetings, there had been some general discussion amongst council members in request not in request, but more of people come up and ask questions about it, and they've generally stated their support for it, or it appears to be to me they have a general support for this. So in my opinion, yes, I do believe that this is a universal support decision. As I think all of us have said multiple times, we have nothing to hide. Bring it on. Let's see what you got.
Have you met with Green Research and Technology and talked with any of them over there?
I have not. I have not had a chance to reach out to them yet. They have also not reached out to me. I do look forward to, in the next couple of weeks, trying to set up a meeting with them, getting to know them and understanding them. I do believe that the representative that they have choosing to come into this area or oversee the main part of the the review of the agency is from the area. I think he retired from Huntsville Police Department and has also served in a federal capacity of law enforcement as well. So he knows the area, which is also very home feeling, I guess you could say, very comforting.
Have you and the 4 other council members all sat down, spoken with each other about this third-party review?
No, that would be illegal. We cannot speak more than 2. That would be violating the Open Meetings Act.
Okay. Do you know when this might get on the agenda at the council meeting?
I do not. Hopefully after, I believe the mayor and the city attorney in the agency is working out a contract between that agency right now, because obviously there's going to be an expenditure required in that. Then it will come to the council for a vote, so that way the contract can be purchased or their services can be purchased.
Can you, Hunter, just talk about your relationship with the other city council members?
Yeah, so I would say that we all have a great relationship when it comes to a general working capacity. Obviously, all of us, we talk personally outside of council meetings in many different situations. My relationship, I'm sure in the public, has not been the best with Mr. Jackson, but what a lot of people would not know, I look up to Mr. Jackson in many different ways. Mr. Jackson has been serving on the council for longer than I've been alive, and close to longer than I believe Mr. Pike has been alive. That's a good amount of time. That's a lot of knowledge. That's a lot of experience. And so to listen to someone that brings things to the table and to understand how they view it or their perspective of things is very interesting, as well as, for somebody that's been sitting on the council for so long, if a subject does come up and it happened 10, 20 years ago, we have somebody that serves on the council that's possibly able to answer the questions involving that situation. So I would say, in general, we all have a great working relationship, and I would say the majority of us have a great personal relationship.
John, and you brought up Mr. Jackson.
Well, yeah, so Mr. Jackson is, like I said, very knowledgeable, very interesting individual. I think he's extremely intelligent. More questions? Anybody?
Yes, just one more. The mayor and how he has been handling his approach to city council meetings, to this whole entire incident for the last 8 months. Can you just touch on that? I know you voiced some displeasure with him, some, but it also sounds like you support him in his decisions on what he's doing, the mayor.
Yeah, so could you generalize your question a little bit more for me, if you don't mind?
Just give me your opinion on what the mayor has done for the last 8 months and his approach to everything.
I think the mayor has got a difficult job. I think the mayor has a stressful job. He answers to tens of thousands of people every single day, and he doesn't have to just worry about the citizens in our community. He's got to worry about the visitors that come to our community as well. So for somebody that's one man to oversee so much, I can't imagine how it feels to be in his position, because as many as we have to, I guess you could say in my position, we don't oversee, more of, we come in as a group together. But I would say that his position is very stressful, very hard, and I would say that I believe he's carried out his position very well so far.
Okay, so you think he's done a good job?
I think he's done a well job so far. Yes.
A lot of people might dispute that.
No comment on their disputing.
What prompted you to hold this today?
So I've had numerous. It's actually a really good question. I'm glad you asked that. So I've had numerous amounts of people reach out and say, "Hey, what is your opinion on this situation?" And it bothers me. Look, it bothers me more than anybody else knows, because this situation is a very touchy subject. I don't work anywhere near, in case anybody doesn't know that, I work a couple of hours away from here. I do work on an ambulance. And for people that I work with that I don't share social media with, for them to bring up something like that and then hear about it, that means it's everywhere. People are talking about this in many different cities and in many different areas. So when you represent a district, in my opinion, your job is to be the voice for them. Your job is to be the voice for them. And then obviously we meet as a whole, right? So our job is to be a voice for the entire city, because we all conclude together. There's 5 districts, there's 5 representatives. And so when I have people coming from my district and asking me to step up and do something and say something positive and to be positive and to the best of my ability and to show that there is positivity no matter what, and for people that are scared for the third party review, everybody has different opinions. They want to know what their goal is, what their intent is. And I believe that I've outlined what their intent is today. I believe that there is a couple of other things I did not outline that they intend to do. We're still learning what they're planning to do, and that's okay. But my intent is to come out, bring some positivity, and to show that this is being met by everybody, including myself, because a lot of people do not believe I don't support this. A lot of people think that I'm all about PD, and I am. big PD guy. Love the police department. I think they do a wonderful job. Love that they serve the citizens of our city in every aspect, right? They protect us. They do their job. However, I do believe that it's okay to have somebody else independent come in and say, hey, this is wrong or this is right. Or they're going down the middle and they're looking at both ways. So I want everybody to know that I'm supporting it. We're here. I'm here if you have any questions. I'm here to better serve you in any shape, form, or fashion that I can.
Do you have any regrets maybe over your handling of the last 8 months, over 8 months? Judge Elliott called you out for a social media post at that gag order hearing.
I won't comment on Judge Elliott's comments, but I will say over the last 8 months, could I have handled myself better on social media? Absolutely. Could anybody handle themselves better on social media? Absolutely. Do we all regret things that we do in life every single day of the week? Absolutely. So in general, would I say that I feel like I've done an okay job at handling the situation on my side of the opinion or on my side of the fence? Absolutely. I have a different opinion than a lot of people do. That's okay. That's what makes our country so great. You're able to have a different opinion.
Have you thought about if you're going to run again next year?
Not at this time, no. We still have a long time left in our term, in my opinion. There's over a year left in our term, so I think that that's a decision that can be made at a later date.
You've been criticized for some of the things you post and you say that is dividing the community.
So, and that's another good question. So our goal, and when I say our, I mean me, my goal is to bring the community in as a whole, no matter what opinion you have, no matter how you feel about the situation, because at the end of the day, we are all human, we all bleed red. Nothing we can do about it. And in the eyes of God, we're all brothers and sisters. No matter if you have parents, sister, mother, brother, cousin, we're all brothers and sisters in the eyes of God. So just because we have a different opinion doesn't mean we have to hate one another. Anybody else? We're good? David?
Good.
Ready?
Thank you.
We're good? Okay.
I do have one question. I'm going to stop this though.
What is your question?
I'm not sure if you'll answer it. At the gag order hearing, the DA asked, when you held that initial press conference and you said you knew the predetermination hearing before they ever announced the decision,
I think you already know my answer.
you said Jeremy Goforth told you.
No comment.
Okay, how does he know? He doesn't work for the city.
No comment.